I choose to challenge myself.
I choose to challenge myself.
I choose to challenge myself.
I choose to challenge.
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 International Women's Day, March 8th, is a global day celebrating the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women all around the globe. The day marks a call to action for accelerating gender parity. It also provides a useful opportunity to reinforce the fact that everyone has a role to play in forging a more gender-balanced world. This year, 2021 International Women's Day's theme is Choose to Challenge. Here at Public Health in Real Life, we ask men all around the globe the inequalities they choose to challenge, and here are their responses.
Every day, girls face various education caused by poverty, cultural norms and practices, poor infrastructure, violence and fragility. Gender equality means that women and men and girls and boys enjoy the same rights, resources, opportunities and protection. I choose myself and the society to encourage and stand up for the right of girls to go to school. I choose to challenge.
Violence against women and girls is a huge, massive human rights violation. It affects their well-being and prevents them from fully participating in society. So today, I choose to challenge myself and my friends that if we witness any harassment against women and girls, or witness the violation of their rights, we step up and speak up.
Let us encourage girls to speak out and assert themselves. Let us say they have votes and not votes. Let us show them that the thought matters by asking their opinion and listening when they speak. I choose to challenge counter narrative and language that discourage them to do so.
And if you're a parent or a teacher, invest in toys, books and movies that are gender neutral. Show girls the possibilities of their potential and allow them to play as they wish. Let them know that there is no wrong or right way to be a girl.
Female poverty is exacerbated by gender-based violence, while women empowerment is hindered by polygamy, early marriages, harmful cultural and traditional practices. But today, I choose to call out and challenge inequality. I advocate for constitutional gender equality gains.
Around the world, women are the front line of COVID-19 response as they make up the majority of health and social care workers, as nurses, cleaners, midwives, launderers, and caterers to name a few. Yet, an average gender pay gap of 28% still exists in the health workforce. I choose to challenge gender pay gap. Women deserve equal pay.
For Indigenous women and girls, the inability to express themselves in the language of their choice and culture renders them even more invisible in public life. I choose to challenge myself and my friends to debunk existing inequalities and strive for their rights, protection, and their rightful seat at any table where decisions impacting their lives are being made.
In the late 1800s and early 1900s, women's activists fought hard for equality. Women's voice and participation in the government and the gender pay gap largely remain key priorities over a century later. I choose to challenge unequal pay. I choose to challenge myself and others to consider voting for women.
Motherhood triggers assumptions that women are less competent and less committed to their careers. As a result, they are held to higher standards and presented with fewer opportunities. I choose to challenge and call out inequality. Before even hitting puberty, girls across the world already carry internalized beliefs about their place, worth, and role in society as dependent, vulnerable, or incapable, and are told to act accordingly
reinforcing gender stereotypes and keeping girls from realizing their full potentials. As a father, I choose to challenge myself and the society to remind girls in your life that they are strong, capable, and deserving of the same respect as boys. I choose to challenge.
Girls who complete secondary education tends to be healthier, participate more in the local labor market, earn more, and they can provide better healthcare and education for the next generation. These factors combined can help lift households, communities, and nations out of poverty. I choose to challenge the community to improve access to girls' education.
The organization often hold regular happy hours after work for networking and bonding at local bars. This means mothers, pregnant women, and our Muslim brothers and sisters miss out on the team bonding that can lead to career opportunities. I choose to challenge workplaces to move evening events to lunchtime so working parents can join.
I choose to.
Microaggressions are comments and actions that demean and dismiss someone based on their gender, race, and other aspects of their identity. Some groups of women globally experience them even more often because of their color, accent, disabilities, and identity. I choose to challenge, recognize, and call out microaggressions.
If women are confident and assertive, they can be criticized for speaking too loudly or often. If they are quieter, they are likely to be told that they need to speak more confidently and assertively. I choose to challenge and call out stereotyping.
From sexual harassment to the gender wage gap, women face a full roster of discriminatory practice when it comes to the workplace. I choose to challenge myself and my co-workers to demand a progressive work environment through the equal representation of women in leadership and boardrooms, equal pay for work of equal value, and education courses on gender equality.
How many times more often do you think men interrupt women more than other men? Almost 3 times more often. I choose to challenge myself and my colleagues to listen to women without interrupting.
We must make sure that young girls and women know they are more than just appearance. We must praise them for their intelligence, strength, leadership, athleticism, and so much more. I choose to challenge existing wrong views on young girls and women and their appearance.
People don't understand that accommodations like flexibility aren't nice to haves for employees with disabilities. They are essential. People with disabilities tend to be seen as less valuable and competent. This is especially true for women with disabilities, who face more bias and disrespect at work than almost any other group. I choose to challenge coworkers who may question whether they really need or deserve extra support.
We expect men to be assertive, so when they lead, it feels natural. We expect women to be kind and communal, so when they assert themselves, we like them less. I choose to challenge and recognize bias, to create a fairer and more inclusive workplace for all.
Climate-induced humanitarian disasters often worsen existing gender inequality, leaving women and girls prone to high rates of violence, malnutrition, and more. I choose to challenge myself and the society to shop eco-friendly products.
Women remain woefully underrepresented in the highest political positions. As of 2020, women only held 25% of the seats in the national parliament and account for less than 7% of the world's leaders. I challenge myself and my friends to consider voting for women.
Child marriage refers to any formal marriage and informal union between a child under the age of 18 and adult or another child. Child marriage robs girls their childhood and threatens their lives and health. I choose to challenge myself and society to empower girls with information skills and support network. I choose to challenge.
COVID-19 has threatened international gender equality and women's empowerment goals. I choose to challenge myself and my friends
to take an active role in our families, in our communities and workplaces to support women and girls and call out inequality.
Women take on 3 times more domestic work and childcare than men. That's time taken away from leisure time, opportunity to advance their career, or earn more money. I challenge myself and my friends and commit to evenly distributing parenting and roles of domestic work at home.
Studies show that women are more innovative and successful leaders. However, women are far less likely than men to become entrepreneurs in many countries around the world. I choose to challenge myself, my friends and society to support women in their lives to become entrepreneurs. If not now, then when?
Historical inequalities that women have faced in this regard continue to have intergenerational impact that reach today's children. I choose to challenge myself and the society not to look the other way. Equality of girls and adolescents is everyone's responsibility.
Exploitation and abuse of refugees and internally displaced people is a grave breach of trust, and the betrayal of the UN mandate for protecting displaced and stateless people. I choose to challenge myself and my friend that if we witness sexual exploitation and abuse, to step up and speak up.
During the hiring process, women tend to be rated lower than men, even if they have similar qualifications. I choose to challenge workplaces to agree on a set of clear criteria and use it consistently for all candidates.
In many countries around the globe, women and girls bear the bulk of the responsibility for collecting water for their homes and our communities. I choose to challenge myself and my friends to show we care, commit to evenly sharing household chores, parenting responsibilities, and other unpaid work.
A challenged world is an alert world. Individually, we're all responsible for our own thoughts and actions. All day, every day, we can all choose to challenge and call out gender bias and inequality. We can all choose to seek out and celebrate women's achievements. Collectively, we can help to create an inclusive world. I choose to challenge and call out inequality.
Many around the world, including girls from poor households, cannot participate in remote learning since they lack the required tools, skills, and technologies. Women and girls are least likely to have access to such essential technology. I choose to challenge the digital gender divide. Let's speak up for universal and affordable internet for everyone and everywhere.
1 in 5 women globally live with disability. Women often are at increased risk of developing a disability for reasons including discrimination in healthcare and violence against women. I choose to challenge and call out inequality against women and girls with disabilities and support their participation in all areas of social and cultural life.
Limited access to credit, healthcare, and education are among the many challenges rural women face. This is further aggravated by the global food and economic crisis and climate change. I choose to challenge myself and my friends to help promote rural women empowerment.
In most recent years, men as advocates and champions of change has been recognized as a major trend in accelerating women's equality. Many progressive CEOs and influential leaders have committed via formal public channels to helping build diverse and inclusive organizations that challenge stereotypes and bias. I join them by choosing to challenge the status quo.
Film and publishing industries remain heavily male-dominated, and popular narratives commonly consider women as one-dimensional character or sex objects, or exclude them altogether. I challenge myself and my friends. The next time you're browsing the bookstore or settling in for a movie night, consider something written or directed by women.
In a healthy workplace, debates happen all the time and often result in better ideas, clearer strategies, and stronger teams. Women tend to be stereotyped as overly emotional when disagreeing, while men tend to be viewed as rational. I choose to challenge myself and my co-workers to speak up and say something when women are discouraged to speak freely.
I'm Curtis, and I want to take a moment to recognize women all across the globe for International Women's Day. We are because of the women in our lives. So we say thank you to our moms, our sisters, our aunts, our grandmothers, our nieces, all across the globe. We just recognize the contribution that you all have made to our society, no matter where we are, no matter who we are in our lives. So on today, where we celebrate your many accomplishments and all that you are and all that you mean to us. We just want to recognize great women everywhere. Happy International Women's Day.